Good morning, and here are your assignments and activities for September 21st through the 25th, 2020. First off, we have our mystery science assignment for the week. Can selection happen without people? That has been posted this morning, September 21st, and it is due on Friday. Next, we have a mini lesson that will be posted on Wednesday. Has anything like the coronavirus ever happened before? I know that I had that question when this all started, and I'm hoping Mystery Doug might have some good insight for us on that. Again, that's posted on Wednesday and also due on Friday. I'll be going over each one of these assignments in greater detail after I do a quick overview of them for you. Next, we have our optional studies weekly. Week 5 is online now. I opened that up this morning, so that is ready for you to use, as well as an optional activity with Scholastic News. It has to do with the election candidates, who they are, and a couple other activities. On our meeting tomorrow, we will do a little video activity with that article, but it has to do not with the candidates, but with some of the requirements of a president of the United States. So that's Scholastic News. Next, there will be an optional video lesson, the Foundations of Multiplication. I will be doing that on Wednesday. If you are in Go Math or in Saxon Math, multiplication is a large part of our third grade curriculum. So we're going to do some of those foundations and make sure that we're all working from a solid place. Then Tuesday, tomorrow, we have our optional third grade open Zoom for stories, questions, assistance. That's tomorrow, again, from 9 o'clock a.m. until 9:40. Then we have our final weekly Zoom on Thursday from 9 to 9:40. This is our last week of Zoom meetings, as next week we will be going into either in-person or full distance learning mode. If you have any questions, please let me know. But here, let's take a look at a little bit closer at the mystery science and other things for this week. So I'm going to go over to our third grade Google Classroom. One of my favorite places is the classwork tab. Once the mystery science thing posts, it will have a note here in the upcoming section. But currently, if we go into the classwork tab, you can go to Studies Weekly, Week 5, and again, using a Google sign-in, you can access the digital version, or of course, you always have the paper version available to you. Next, we have the Scholastic News. So there is the article, Meet the Top Candidates. Also, please log in using Google Classroom. There's a link to a Google Slides, which has some vocabulary about election vocabulary. And then this link is to a form for some close reading questions. So that is this optional Scholastic News if it fits into your ELA teaching format. And then we have Mystery 5. Can selection happen without people? So what we have in this tab particularly is we have our video and then these 3 Google Slides. So animals through time. So this one says adopt a lizard. Then we have baby lizard and another lizard themed. How many lizards? Those 3 go with the video. Then I've had a couple questions if there's any extensions. So I've added a Mystery Science PDF. It is a brief article that you can read aloud together that discusses the scientists of Lizard Island. So if I click on that, the scientists of Lizard Island, and it's just like a 1.5-page article that you can read to learn more. And then there is an assessment, which again is optional, but people have been asking if there's any follow-up questions. So there are, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 questions on this, which you can either discuss or write and review. I have made a copy for each student, so that way you don't have to worry about clicking the file and make a copy like you do on some of those things. As always, if you have questions, please let me know. We have, again, our meeting tomorrow that is optional from 9, and then our final weekly Zoom meeting on Thursday the 24th from 9 to 9:40.